These three factors indicate to me only a buy trade, and anyone could repeat such a confident trade using the knowledge from this video. Just one candlestick pattern can say a lot about the future behavior of the price. Knowing this, it's easy to make money on trading options. I will use several confirming factors that will further indicate the market movement, or conversely, I will understand that it is better to skip the trade. Watch this video. First, we need to fund our account. To do this, we go to the finance section and click on deposit. So the funds have already been credited to my account. Now let's figure out what basis we will use to earn money. The trader's task is to determine which way the price will go, either up or down, over a certain period of time. To understand this, traders use a large number of strategies. There are many different types. However, I believe that for beginners, nothing is simpler than using the candlestick pattern that consists of just one Japanese candlestick. So the chart that shows price behavior consists of Japanese candlesticks. Our candlestick pattern will look like this. The candle should have a small body, but at the same time a large shadow that is at least twice the size of the body. This pattern is called a doji. There are two types, bullish doji and bearish doji. They differ in the position of the large shadow, either above or below. So if we see a candle with a large shadow below, as in this case, then it is a good signal for an upward movement, and this doji is called bullish. If we see a doji with a large shadow above, then the signal indicates a downward movement. This pattern is called a bearish doji. Now let's move on to examples on the chart. For instance, in this situation, we had a bearish doji formed, and the price immediately went down after this pattern was formed. Here's another similar example, but with a bullish doji. For example, in this situation, we had a bullish doji formed. As we can see, a large shadow below and a small body above, and the chart went up. There are many examples on the chart because this pattern occurs frequently and has good effectiveness. However, to filter out all false signals, I will also use confirming factors in the form of additional candlestick patterns or levels on the chart. Now let's move on to trading. So I found a good situation. I would open the trade for $300 for an increase for 1 minute. I opened it as quickly as possible. So let's look at the chart. First of all, I saw a fresh bullish doji candlestick pattern. It looks like this. It has a large shadow below and a small body above. This signal indicates an increase in price. As confirming factors, I can note that we are in an uptrend where almost every high has been higher than the previous one. This already indicates buyer dominance. In addition, we had a certain level of resistance in the situation which was broken, and the price is returning to it. This phenomenon is called a retest of the level. Most often during such an occurrence, the price moves higher. All these factors together indicated to me a potential increase, and I was able to earn quickly from this. Just look at the good movement that is happening right now. My trade is confidently closing in profit. My balance is already $576. As you can see, this strategy involves quick entries and exits from trades. That's why I use only 1 minute expiration times. As for confirmations, as you can see, I use the trend as well as additional factor in the form of a retest of the level. Depending on the situation, there may be other confirming factors, but we might learn about that during the next trade. So I found a situation for entry, and I will open a position for $576 for an increase for 1 minute. My trade is open. Let's watch the chart. As we can see, a bullish doji candlestick pattern has formed. This candle has a long shadow below and a small body above. So I open the trade for an increase. As confirming factors, I would like to note that the price was near the support level. It is relatively rested, and at the same time, it has already managed to gather a large number of retracement movements, which tells me that there is likely a large buyer sitting at this level who will probably push the price higher. Also, over the distance, we had a good upward trend where practically every high is higher than the previous one. There are about 5 seconds left until the end of the trade. As we can see, I once again managed to catch a very confident upward movement. Let's wait for the trade to close. Excellent result. My balance is already $1,100. I will now stop here and we will move on. So I opened a trade for a decrease for $600 for 1 minute. Let's see what we have here. A bearish doji candle has formed. This candle has a long shadow above and a small body below. It indicates to me that the price will decrease. As a confirmation factor, I can note the breaking of the support level. Breaking through a support level always indicates continuation of movement downwards. Moreover, if we look at the entire segment as a whole, we have a good dollar trend where practically every high is lower than the previous one. Excellent result. The trade closed in profit. My balance is already $500. I also don't want to stop here. I'd like to open one more trade, after which we will summarize certain results. So I'll open a trade for an increase for 1 minute, of course, and let's take a closer look at the chart. Here we have from the bullish doji candlestick pattern. This pattern indicates an increase in price. It consists of a long shadow below and a small body above. As confirming factors, I can note that there is this resistance level above, which the price will likely strive to reach. And in addition, the last approach of the price was accompanied by the very impulsive candles in favor of buyers, indicating their strength at this moment. My entry point is very favorable since I opened not at the opening of the next candle, but during the formation of the candle itself. No upward movement occurred after forming the candlestick pattern, making my entry point more advantageous for this reason. So my trade closed in confident profit and the upward movement was executed successfully. And my balance is over $2,000. So let's summarize. As you can see, thanks to this strategy, I was able to grow my deposit from $300 to over 7 times that amount. I believe this is an excellent result that anyone could repeat. I think you are convinced that this strategy is maximally simple yet effective. Well, if you want to receive profitable signals and not spend time analyzing charts, then welcome to my Telegram channel. The link will be in the description. So besides signals, you can also find educational content related to trading there. So thank you all for watching and goodbye.